was wondering if you can tell us about your favorite additions to LS1.
Yes, Anna. As a matter of fact, my absolute favorite is the connection to Alice Retail Omnichannel, which includes the mobile POS and the mobile inventory app. The mobile POS allows us to do sales anywhere in and out of the store. It's actually so impressive that you can have your mobile Omni server located anywhere in the world, and the minimum you require to perform a sale is a mobile device with an internet connection. The inventory app allows retailers to use any Android device to do their stock count, fill their purchase orders, receive the goods, and do the store transfers. All of this on your mobile device. During stock count days, you can send all the staff to separate parts of the store and then import all the items to one central journal in the end. Now, Anna, tell us about you. What was your favorite addition to LS1?
I must say that the sending of the email receipt is my favorite. LS1 can now send an email receipt both to registered customers with a saved email address, or you can capture the email address at the POS. You can select if the email receipt should be sent for all transactions, or if the cashier can send it after the sale is printed. Did you know you can now also share the same printer between multiple terminals through the LS Printing Station functionality? Now, tell us about another favorite, Andries.
Let me think. Yes, thanks to our partner Positive Solution in Ireland, we have added something we call parked inventory. When an item is returned to the store in the past, the inventory was always returned to the on-hand inventory, even though the item was being returned because of some defect and should not be sold again. But now, when an item is being returned, the cashier can select from a number of reasons, for example defect, and the item is marked as parked rather than being available on hand. Later on, it can be decided what should be done with all the parked inventory items in the ledger. Responding to the feedback from our partners during last year's connection in Madrid, can we tell our audience what we've implemented since then?
Oh yes, the partners requested for the possibility to not only being able to create new customers, but also to be able to edit the customer details at the POS. In the Edit Customer dialog, you have access to this information at the POS, and you can also see the whole customer ledger and the status of all your loyalty cards too. Okay, time is running out, but please tell us about one last favorite, Andries.
The last to mention here, but absolutely not the least, is the LS1 integration framework. In the spirit of easy, simpler, and faster, the LS1 team has created a framework to help our partners integrate to any ERP solution their customers might be using. It allows the ERP system to save and retrieve information to and from LS1 through web services. A customer can manage the item master, customer details, and prices within the ERP solution, and the LS1 point of sale will pick it up through its data replication mechanism. This new integration framework will drastically reduce the lengthy integration projects and provide a much more reliable overall system.
And this is just what we have been using to create the SAP Business One integration. So remember to watch our other episode, the connection one. But Andries, maybe you can tell us a little about what lies ahead for the LS1 solution.
Yes, Anna. Let's talk a little bit about the roadmap. So the roadmap will be broken up in 4 components. It consists of basically integration, back office functionality, reporting, and let's call the last one other. From an integration point of view, we need to also extend perhaps our SAP Business One integration in a version 2 once we get feedback from our customers and partners. We'll also upgrade our Omni server, so that means new functionality in the inventory application. We'll integrate into the much awaited LS1 Pay, the payment service that integrates into various payment providers. And lastly, we continuously upgrade our integration framework as more and more of our customers integrate into various ERP solutions. From the back office point of view, much of our focus will lie in creating more and new inventory enhancements. For example, you'll be able to do stock transfers from within the POS, A lot of our customers want us to provide functionality to allow for stock evaluation. That's certainly something that we'll look into. We'll implement price change worksheets. Another feature that many of our customers require is the introduction to destination warehousing. So once you order goods, it can be delivered to a destination warehouse, and from there on, it can be sent through transfer orders to the various location stores. Shipping notification, printing of slips and receipts and labels are just two others that we would implement from an inventory point of view. Third, we'll address reporting. Many of our new customers and partners coming from the RMS world would like us to create a much better parity between RMS and LS1. We'll also look into Power BI as an end reporting tool and create better integration to that. We'll also implement a much more sophisticated item search from within the POS, something our LSNav partners are more familiar with. And finally, we'll implement the mandatory European GDPR certification, which is required by May.
Thank you for this, Andries, and thank you all for joining in. We trust that our partners and customers find these features useful, but as always, if you need any more information, please contact us by mail.